Hey, my sweet marshmallows, it's Mona, and I am back after a long break. Okay, I get that it's been long, and this will be a collective message, so take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so I just feel called to do a read just because I feel like with a lot of people, including myself, it's a lot that's going on energetically that I technically cannot explain. I really cannot explain it. So what we're gonna do is try to pick up like the energy and see what's going on. What can we take from this energy? Like what do we need to hear? Literally, like this is a general message. So we're gonna start off with what spirit wants to tell us, like a spiritual message, like from personal development. And then after looking at that, we're gonna kind of look into like maybe our career finance, and then end it off with love. Okay. So this is gonna be a pretty lengthy reading. Let's see. And I also got another deck. It's really cool. Like I got a lot of new decks. It's been that long. I just been getting a lot of new decks. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading, you can use the link down below, or you can like if you have my socials, go on my socials and just contact me through my socials, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability, so that way you guys can book a reading with me. Mind you, if you have experienced somebody trying to inbox you to do a reading, that is not me. I will never inbox you to do a reading. That's just unprofessional, and just I just don't need to do that. Like when you need help, you will find me. But let's go ahead and start off with the spiritual message. What is it that spirit wants to say to us right now? And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of miss doing readings for you guys, because it just kind of gives clarity to people that's in need, and just when the message is needed, it's needed. I don't like doing messages every day and force them, because it just don't feel natural. But let's see. What is it that spirit wants to tell the collective? What is it that the collective needs to know for personal development? Yeah, so again, I feel like right now a lot of you guys could be having problems balancing your spiritual world and your material world. Okay, so what this means is that you have a hard time like trying to figure out like what is it that you need to do, like working on yourself. Like, do I need to do this shadow work on this or shadow work on that? Do I want to build better connections with my ancestors, my spiritual team? Do I need to do more research on my past life? You guys are kind of discombobulated. I'm also seeing here too this practicality part. Like I said, that's the material world. Like maybe you guys need to balance out what's going on in your material world. Like things could be going left, right, up, down. It's also a poem that I want to share that one of my Snapchat friends had shared with me. I like when he sent me his poetry, and his poetry really spoke to me, that resonated in that situation about like what's going on. If I knew it right off the top of my head, I would say what it is. But pretty much in his poem, he was speaking about like how you're going through struggles, like it's kind of like bittersweet struggles. You're going to like this dead end road, because he talks about cul-de-sac. It's a dead end road, and then you get turned right back around. So it's like maybe that's how some of you guys are feeling, like you come into an end of something, you feel like it should be a reward, but instead you're put right back into something. So I'm taking that as two things. You could actually be in a continuing cycle to where you cannot get out of it. So you got to change it up. You got to do something different. And for others of you, this could be like actually you're being turned around for like a new beginning, literally like something like, okay, one is for a new beginning. The other is because you have to relive that lesson. Okay, so that's kind of where you're coming to a standstill, but just know everything is happening for a reason. That's what's going on here. But let's see, anything else for the collective? Anything else is for the collective, or is this just it? Okay, so we have another card that came out. Pretty much this card says time to pretty much take time to breathe out. Some of you guys could be like super stressed out about this situation and how you feel all together, and this is why you're feeling all discombobulated, because you never really sat down and wrote it down, speak it out loud. Like, I feel like you guys live in your mind and not really on pen and paper or just in reality. Like I said, you're struggling with that. You know, if you have to write down ideas, write down how you feel, just write, document, do something that's expressive, so that way it's not like that energy isn't being like stagnant or being held within yourself, right? Because sometimes like energy can get stuck. Like, for instance, let's just take the root or sacral chakra. If you have been feeling stuck, like financially or something, you got to make moves. Like, literally, like if you need to like do yoga positions or dance moves that's going to, you know, activate those chakras, like moving your hips or, you know, things like that in a healthy way, then do that. And it also applies to just life. You got to make moves. You got to make money moves. You got to make strategic next level life moves. Those things are required. I'm also seeing 555 on the clock. So again, it talks about making necessary changes to end karmic lessons. And again, I'm resonating with this just like some of you guys could be, because if you're watching my video, we're on the same wavelength. We're trying to get to the same place, or we're going in the same direction, or we're just aligned right now, you know, and whatever that means to you, like we're connected. So, okay. We also said work through your fears. I resonate with this as well. So, and it's also new moon. So when we talk about working through your fears, again, it's self-evident. Whatever you're fearful about, you just got to work through it. You just got to push through it. If it's tough, if it's hard, you got to do it, because that reward, like I said, is going to be very very, you know, worthwhile. I'm also seeing here too, like, some of you guys need to just go into hermit mode as well. Be more secretive about your plans. Yeah, be more secretive about your plans with the Scorpio energy. You know, like, move in silence right now. Maybe that's necessary, that you need to be isolated to get this stuff done, because you may be either distracted, or you could just be influenced by a lot of other people that could be speaking like either ill intention or just not really giving out the best advice right now. Okay, that's what I'm seeing from Spirit. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we can kind of emphasize more on what's being said, but I feel like all of these things are self-evident. Like, okay, we need to be more present. We need to get control back over these two aspects of our lives that's very important, which is like spiritually get right, you know, do the necessary work, journal, meditate, you know, connect with your team, do what you got to do. And I'm also seeing here too, like, you know, don't stress yourself out mentally, because it's not going to do any good, but kind of like harness that stagnant energy within yourself. So take that time to breathe out, do what's necessary to release. I feel like a lot of things need to be released right now as well, because holding on to old stuff, again, it does not make room for the new. So you have to release the old, out with the old, in with the new. Again, like I said, something about moving in silence or just isolation hermit mode, that's necessary as well. Just do what you have to do until you get there. And take risks, take chances. So, take risks, take chances. Certain things aren't going to go as planned, and there are going to be opportunities that will present itself. And if it's something that you're kind of fearful about, that may actually be the right choice, because on the other side of fear is nothing but success. And if you fear something, you pretty much fear the outcome of it actually working. And it's kind of like, if you, I got a flash of 4 of Wands, but it's kind of like, if you've been manifesting something, you got to believe that it's going to work. If you don't believe that it's going to work, then you already said to yourself that it cannot work. And even like, once you say that and set that for yourself, it will never work ever. That's especially if you're a person, okay, they keep flashing cards, but they're not letting me shuffle. But especially if you're the type of person that does like you know, witchy workings, right? You can really understand where I'm coming from when it comes to manifesting, or, you know, trying to have things cultivated and come into existence. But let's go ahead and switch gears and go over to career and finance. Okay, we got the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Now, when I get the reversals and uprights, I kind of don't really read off of that. If you are new to my channel, you will kind of pick up on how I read. Because again, just like things aren't always black and white, there's gray. So how I read is kind of like not linear as well, just like time. So with the Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Cups, this could be the energy of like you have, like you're either about to receive this and you haven't yet, or this is just like you feeling super hopeless about your career and finances right now. Like you're just not really, like I said, on the up and up about it. Like you lost some type of hope. But I'm going to clarify. Can we clarify the Lovers and the Ace of Cups right now? Can we clarify the Lovers and the Ace of Cups? Okay, so a lot of cards want to come out. Okay, we got 7. So yeah, okay, they like how they clarify is very weird. It's always something different, something creative, which is how I feel like maybe that's what you guys need to do. You gotta do something different. You gotta be creative. You gotta be flexible. You got to be different. Like, do something out of the ordinary. If it's scary to you, then that's what you need to do. Like, some of you guys could be trying to take a chance on a new job that you never done before. That might be the path, because it could either bring in more income or just point you in a whole different, direction that's gonna make you go up the totem pole. So like you kind of lost hope about something. Like I said, you feel like this new job or this, just finances aren't great. But I feel like here, yeah, all these things right here is like what you cannot see. So you cannot see that something is coming in. Okay, it could be 2 things that's coming in, or it could be like 2 individuals that could present you with an offer, because you got the 6 of Cups here. The 6 of Cups with the Ace of Cups, they could be offering you like two paths. So it could be one where you're actually going back into something that you've done in your past that's going to be good money. Then there's going to be one where you got to take a little bit of a risk. Just know that regardless of the decision, it's going to go towards the Emperor. So that being said, the Emperor is like talking about being stable and being able to take care of business, extending your power, and not really worrying about things. Again, if you are like a by the book reader and not really an intuitive reader like I am, you're going to be like, oh, this doesn't mean that. But again, that's that energy and that mindset of manifestation, where you could have been super pessimistic and you could be your own person that kind of like speaks ill on your own plans, which cause it to not come. So yeah, maybe that's what it's saying here with the 7 of Pentacles right here, but it's in reverse. So it's like you could have done that. So now they want you to change, shift gears, change your perspective, and you need to, it's kind of like, if also here too, if some of you guys have been like investing in stocks, or you've been doing like stocks and bonds, I do see there's an increase, because maybe there was a decrease, but now it's like, okay, stock market is up, time to invest, time to invest with the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely some of you guys, this new venture or just whatever you're doing is definitely going to be a great investment. If that is not pertaining to your current situation as of like getting a new job, or going down a different path, just know like just how it is saying, it's time to do an investment. It's time to do an investment right now. I'm also seeing here too, the Mother of Swords is like your ideas and how you speak, or just like okay, so we have the 3D, the 4D, and the 5D. Right now, you may not be really, good in the 3D. Like I said, that 3D is your materialistic world, and you may be kind of discombobulated in your 5D, which is the spiritual world, but you do have control over the 4D, which is your mind. Like they said, your mind is powerful. What you think, what you do, what you speak is powerful. So why not use that to your advantage to kind of balance out that lifestyle and get what it is that you're wanting? Okay, because you are, it's so many channel messages coming in right now. So I saw this picture where like they said, it's not about how you view the world, because if you view the world a certain way, that's how you view yourself or just view your situation. But you, again, your mind is what's controlling that. Like, one person could see 6, another person could see 9. Like, however you view it is up to you. You can switch it, you can change it. It's both true, but at the same time, it's whatever you want to view it as. That's kind of what Spirit is saying with your current situation. Again, going back to that, but right now in your finances, I see like you're thinking things aren't going to go as they should, but they are actually. So have faith in your situation. Now let's go into love. Let's go into love. Let's start off with singles. Ooh. Okay, singles. 2 of Wands. You got 2 decisions. So, okay, let's go ahead and do situationships too, because it's gonna tie together. It's going to tie together. It's going to tie together. Let's just do 9, because it's gonna go up, down, left, and right, however it needs to. So we're gonna get 3 more cards, and we're gonna read it from there. So it's gonna be singles, situationship, relationships, and mind you, just like how time isn't linear, like I want y'all to think like time. Time does not stop. Time does not go for anybody. You get what I'm saying? Time is on its own plan. It does not follow the rules. And that's kind of how life is. There's no rule to life. Even though we have all these rules and regulations in the 3D, it doesn't mean we have that on our lives. We have to follow it. You know, it's all about willpower. I mean, not willpower, but free will. My bad. So here, like I said, with the singles, you could have just became newly single because you decided to walk away from something. You no longer want to be in this connection that could have been toxic, or just didn't really have the healthiest habits within the connection. But with the 9 of Wands, it's like you did walk away, you're kind of tired, but somebody isn't necessarily done. Okay, somebody isn't done. And I'm also seeing like hermit energy. Somebody could come out of hermit mode. So somebody could be trying to get in contact with you. If you are single, somebody's wanting to get back in touch with you. I'm also seeing here too that like you and this person could have been in a situationship, which is why you guys ended, because it wasn't really it wasn't really a stable relationship, right? Where y'all been together for a long time. It could have just been like temporary. So with the Queen of Cups here with the situationship, I'm seeing like somebody could have offered the other person like some stability, like like if y'all just been like messing around, it was like, okay, well, let's take it to the next level. Let's see where it can go. Some of you guys could have children, like you're trying to make it work out again with your baby daddy or something. I'm also seeing mirroring numbers 1818. If you guys can tell the rest of the collective what 1818 means, please do so. But I'm seeing that in this situationship, it could have been good. It was good for what it was. Like whoever this Chariot card is, it could have been a Cancer, or it could be the opposite, or it could be the opposite or the sister. So it could be a Capricorn, where they're like, okay, I'm benefiting from this person. I'm getting what it is that I want from this person, whether it be emotionally, financially, whatever. They were getting what they needed, and this person was going to give it to them because they're very loving, something like that. But I'm also seeing here too with the 5 of Swords, there could have been just a lot of disagreements, and just really somebody just didn't agree with how they view things, or just how they wanted this relationship or view this relationship. So that's what caused, like, if this is you, this is what caused the separation in the first place, like different views. Or if you aren't this, then I feel like the situationship is not going anywhere, because somebody is being stubborn. Somebody is in their ego. They feel as though like, oh, okay, I won this battle. Like, pretty much the bigger person isn't the bigger person in this situation. They're actually the small person. The small person is the bigger. You get what I'm saying? That's what's going on here. Now, for the people that are in these healthier or, you know, more sustainable relationships. I can't even say healthier, but in these long-term relationships, I see here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you could want more than what you are, what you're getting right here. I'm also seeing here too with the Hermit sideways. It's like, you know, you're kind of like wondering, like, should I stay or go in this situation? Because you rather be at peace instead of being up at night. Because there's something right now that's keeping you up at night that's causing this relationship to go in the direction of which it is. Like, some of you guys got hopes and dreams, or you just want to try out different things. I'm seeing Libra energy here. So you could be a Libra or a Virgo. So some of you guys are kind of wondering, like, what's out there? What's something beyond this? Like, is there something for me in terms of, like, my goals and aspirations? Yeah, because some of you guys could be very ambitious and want something different. Like, maybe you and your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend could have talked about, like, you know, advancing, like, your life. Like, okay, I want to get a house. But your person is kind of like not really making moves. So you're kind of like, okay, well, if we don't do it now, then I feel like I will never get it. And I'm going to be unhappy. Yeah. Like I said, somebody feels as though if they don't chase their dreams, or if they don't do something, somebody feels the need to chase something or do something out of the ordinary. And if they don't, they're going to be unhappy. I'm also seeing with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Wands, it's like money is necessary. Like, somebody feels stuck. Like I said, it could be a new house, a new car, something new that's going to kind of contribute to this connection, but y'all can't do it right now because of money. Something about money. And I'm also seeing here too, like with the Five of Wands, it's like somebody could just be juggling a lot of stuff. It could just be mentally, but also like working too many jobs. For some of you, like, some of you guys want children, and others of you want to get something new. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of storylines. So on the other hand, somebody wants a new house, a new car, but it's going to probably require you to pick up a different, like, another job or a different job in order to get it. Especially if you're trying to get this, you know, very, like, by the next year of March, you gotta put in the work for that. For others of you, if you've been trying to have this baby, you feel like your person has been, like, tuning you out, not really listening to you, or, you know, doing certain things that's not really helping. Like, you know, like, they're not paying you any mind. Because the Three of Swords is here, and it's also like looking like, okay, I'm looking in this direction. My person, they're kind of like fixated on something else. What is it? Yeah, so the Tower moment is here. So something unexpected is going to definitely happen in regards to, like, y'all connection. For the people that's resonating with, like, okay, my person is not paying attention to me anymore. Your person could actually be choosing. They could be choosing. It could be choosing you or something else. Mind you, something else does not have to be a person. It could just be like a, you know, like a different lifestyle. Then with this King of Swords, like, this person could choose to, like, choose themselves. That's very much, like, realistic. Like, they be like, okay, I feel like I need to choose myself and not necessarily put my all into something that somebody else cannot give to me. Yeah, Eight of Wands and Four of Swords. Somebody feels like this could be super stagnant. Like, just the connection altogether. Like, you guys couldn't, like, y'all don't have the chemistry there anymore. Like, the spark could be gone. So now somebody's like, okay, should I walk away? Should I, like, try to give it another chance? I'm doing what I can, but I feel like it's not being reciprocated. But I feel like also, again, the best advice right now is to definitely speak about it with your partner, because they could be unaware. Like, again, it's one-sided. It's one-sided. I kind of want to clarify the situationship. Let's look into the situationship real quick. Because all I know with the singles, like, yeah, singles, most of the time your person is probably going to come back. Because when you're single, you're single. Or you could be, like, looking for new love, and new love could be coming in. But I feel like this is a past connection coming back around. Yeah, with this situationship, like, somebody could be stringing you along. Or they could have just been, like, doing things to keep you around. They're balancing something, like balancing, you know, this connection at the best of their ability. I'm also seeing here too, like, they're balancing, but somebody's going to kind of like pull back. They could be pulling back their emotions, or they could be just be pulling back sexually. So this is definitely going to kind of like shift what's going on. So this is like past, present, and future. So somebody, like I said, in the past, they could have been juggling you or somebody else, or just stringing you along. Now you're like holding back your energy, your power, and now it's kind of shifting. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of shifting. Again, clarifying that is the death card. So like I said, somebody pulled back their energy, their power, and they're like, okay, I'm going into a different direction. With the death card, you got to change something to get with me. You got to do something different in order to be with me. Let's see what's going to, yeah. So, somebody gonna come back. I feel like whoever done you dirty in this, again, if this is you, if you are single, somebody's gonna come back and try to offer you something. Somebody's gonna try to give you whatever it is that you was asking for in the beginning. How genuine are they though? Are they genuine, or are they just trying to do what they did in the past? It could be false hope. It could be false hope, because most of the time with the Fool card, they try to literally play you like a fool, give you false hope. Again, the Sun card energy make you feel happy. Also, yeah, like with this Nine of Pentacles too, it's like they could have did just enough, but I feel like this is you. You're just like, okay, this is no longer enough. This is no longer enough. How they're gonna react? Yeah, they just feel like they can always like get up over on you or do something to where it's like, okay, she's gonna come around, or he's gonna come around. If I do the right thing and find a different tactic, they're gonna come around, slow and steady. But yeah, no, that's not the case, because they keep doing that, right? They keep feeling like they're gonna get you back or get you in their good graces, but whole time, as they're trying to do all these tactics and you're really holding back your energy, you're no longer giving that, you done moved on. You done found your happiness. You done got with somebody else, had a family, got married with kids. Like, they do what they got to do. Let's clarify the singles real quick. One more time before we end the video. Yeah, singles, I feel like you've been trying to call in new love. Just work on yourself. Just work on yourself. Don't really think about the past. Yeah, don't think about the past, because it's not going to do any good, right? Thinking about the past is going to cause more harm than help. Just work on yourself. Yeah, just work on yourself, and like, you know, like self-care money, because right now that's kind of like not really good right now. Like, you could just be like neglecting yourself in a lot of ways, like money, hygiene, you know, like upkeeping yourself, feeling good about yourself, because when you feel good, look good, smell good, you will attract good. So this has been the collective reading. Hopefully this has helped a lot of you guys. Me myself, I'm going to go back and watch and see what I can get from it, because sometimes I don't realize certain messages are for me. But yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see in the future. I feel like I'm going to do another video, because I just feel called to do another video. But until next time, you guys stay sweet. And like I said before, use the link down below to book your readings. Or if you got my socials, contact me to book a personal reading. And until next time, stay sweet.